Well, it's really happening. Peacemaker Season 2 has an official kickoff directly from James Gunn himself, and it looks like he's definitely involved in directing a couple of episodes. Let's take a couple minutes to talk about the announcement directly from DC Studios head James Gunn, what he revealed about directing, and a really kind of cool picture of the classic helmet. Let's dive in. Now before we do that though, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button and ring the bell for all the updates. We do daily Marvel and DC videos, and we want to be your place for all the superhero news, but we're going to bring it to you truthfully and transparently, so you're really in the know. Well, this was some unexpected news that dropped just a little while ago. Now, Season 1 of Peacemaker was an absolute hit. John Cena brought the character to life in absolutely unexpected ways, and honestly, the show was the biggest surprise that came out of the DCEU. Now, recently John Cena was on ESPN to promote the upcoming WrestleMania event, and the wrestler turned actor shared that Peacemaker Season 2 was set to begin filming shortly after he finished up on his current project, Head of State. Now, this was just earlier this week, so it seems like it wasn't a lot left for Cena to film, because earlier today, James Gunn dropped this. Let's check it out. Yes, that is James Gunn taking a picture of the back of Peacemaker's helmet, and we all have to assume that is indeed John Cena in the suit. Now, after a short stop in Norway for those Fortress of Solitude scenes, James Gunn has been pretty busy shooting Superman down at Trilla Studios in Atlanta, Georgia. And although the first season of Peacemaker was shot in Canada, well, I think it's pretty clear now this season will be shot at the Atlanta facility. It would make a lot of sense if Trilla Studios was the soundstage being used for Peacemaker Season 2, because it would allow Gunn to kinda go back and forth. Now, if you remember correctly, during Season 1, Gunn wrote the whole show, and he was the showrunner for the series, and he even directed 5 out of the 8 episodes. Now, since this picture dropped, Gunn has gone on to confirm that he will indeed be directing some of the episodes, including the one that's in production now, but he will indeed have 3 other directors joining him for the first season. This means the show and the tone are definitely going to sync up just like they did during Season 1, and Gunn's going to be steering the whole ship, so we really should have pretty high expectations for the upcoming season. The big questions going into Season 2 are, first and foremost, how this integrates into the DCU, and those disparities to that original timeline, and how Gunn's going to resolve that. He has indicated he's got a very simple solution that'll completely work for the show, so I'm curious how that manifests, because this is going to be a big question from fans. Regardless, Peacemaker Season 2 is one of my most anticipated projects. The first season is my absolute favorite live-action DC show, and I can't wait to see what the opening credits for a second season of the show looks like. Let's face it, Season 1 was great.